Hello lovely friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a very delicious simple vegetable soup. It's called green soup. I'm going to be using smoked turkey, but you can use any protein of your choice. I'm going to first of all wash the smoked turkey and place them into the pot like I'm doing. So you just have to make sure your protein is well washed, whether it's beef, whichever one you decide to use. After washing it, I transfer to my cooking gas and I'm adding some chopped onion. After adding chopped onion, I went ahead to squeeze in some seasoning cubes. And next, I'm going to be sprinkling some hot smoked paprika. Then I'm going to be adding a pinch of salt to it. And after that, I'm going to place the lid on and allow it to simmer while I proceed to the next step. I'm blending my plum tomato, hot scotch bonnet, onion, and I'm just going to blend them to a smooth. Once they are blended, I'm going to place it aside and I'm going to come back to my chicken. I added a little water to allow it to cook to tender, and this is me trying to just stir it together, and I'll place the lid again and just leave it to cook till it's really tender. I'm going to proceed to the next step, which is to wash my vegetable. Guys, this vegetable, I bought it a couple of days ago, place it in the fridge. I didn't have time to make it. They look like they are really not too fresh, but not too bad. It's gonna be a lot of work, so I'm gonna go ahead to wash this vegetable behind camera because I don't want this clip to be too long. I'm going to do so right away. And this is me back to my chicken. My turkey, sorry, is cooked. I'm going to be transferring it aside and bringing a new pot, clean pot that I'm going to be using for the recipe. I went ahead to add some red palm oil, allow it to simmer a little bit, and I'm going to be adding my chopped onion. Once I added my chopped onion, I went ahead to add some locust beans and I will stir this together. Allow it to simmer for a few seconds and I will be adding my blended pepper and plum tomato and onion. That is it. And I'm going to go ahead to stir this, fry it for a couple of minutes, say 3 to 5 minutes would do. And I'll just keep stirring it in between just to prevent it from burning. And this is me adding a little bit of Derica puree tomato. This is optional. I don't know, I just choose to add this in this recipe. I went ahead to stir it together and allow it to simmer alongside with other ingredients in the pot, just a couple of minutes. And this is me back. My tomato is cooked now. I went ahead to add my smoked fish that I've already washed and placed aside. And I'll go ahead to stir this together with the ingredients in the pot. And the next step, I'm going to be introducing my cooked smoked turkey. This recipe is very easy to make, but it's really delicious. Once I added my cooked smoked turkey, I'm going to stir all the ingredients together again, just to make sure that they are all well marinated together. And once everything is well marinated together, I'm going to be adding other ingredients. This is dry locust beans. And the next ingredient, I'm adding some seasoning cubes. And I'm adding some blended dry crayfish for seasoning. And I'll go ahead to stir all these ingredients together again. There is a lot of stirring, guys. So I'll go ahead to stir it together, ensure that they are all well incorporated. Allow it to simmer for 1 or 2 minutes. The next step is to introduce my washed vegetable. Guys, this vegetable took me a long time to wash. There is a lot of dirt. I had to make sure that they were well washed. Once I added my vegetable and I went ahead to start stirring it. This kind of vegetable soup is called green. I don't really know the English name, but that's what we call it in Nigeria. When I'm using it to make vegetable soup, I just cut them in a chunk. You don't have to cut them like other kind of vegetable soup. That is why you are seeing them so like chunky. So I went ahead to stir, and I'm using some prawns. I went ahead to introduce my prawns, stir everything together. Once everything is stirred together, I will just taste for taste. If everything is okay to my taste, I will just allow it to simmer for 1 or 2 minutes, and our delicious green vegetable soup is ready. This is me trying to taste. Tasted so good. Allow it to simmer for 1 or 2 minutes, and I turn off the gas. And this is our delicious green vegetable soup. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Let me know what you think about this recipe. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.